What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nouman and today's analysis video is going to be about the Premier League game between Chelsea and Arsenal. So Chelsea as usual lined up in the normal 3-4-3 formation, which mostly changed to 3-2-5 with the ball and 5-3-2 without the ball. While Arsenal on the other hand lined up in a 4-2-3-1 formation on the ground, which at times also changed to a back 3, especially in the second half. So today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is an app where you can find all the latest transfer news and stats about teams and players. So please don't forget to download the app. I'll put the link in the description. Chelsea started the game really well. They had total control of possession and they were easily able to bypass Arsenal's pressing traps to build their play and get into Arsenal's defensive third with ease. So this is how the two teams were lined up on the ground whenever Chelsea tried to build their play from the back. Martinelli was often trying to press the Chelsea centre-back on the ball, while Pepe and Saka would try to move closer to Smith Rowe to help him against the double pivot of Chelsea. Mason Mount and Kai Havertz were taking the inside positions, and thus they were trying to engage both the fullbacks and the double pivot of Arsenal. The positions of Kai Havertz and Mason Mount kept the Arsenal fullbacks and at the same time the double pivot of Arsenal away from the Chelsea wingbacks, which gave Chelsea the chance to easily build their play using the wide areas. And whenever Pepe and Saka decided to move up and press the Chelsea backline together with Martinelli, then that often left Smith Rowe in a 1v2 position against the double pivot of Chelsea. So in order to help Smith Rowe against the overload, one of the midfielders from Arsenal's double pivot would often move up to help Smith Rowe, but that would leave Mason Mount or Kai Havertz totally free in between the lines to receive the ball with time and space to help Chelsea build their play. So here we can see Arsenal's 4-2-3-1 formation without the ball, with Pepe and Saka joining Smith Rowe and trying to cover Jorginho and Kovacic. Martinelli was pressing the man on the ball, with Xhaka and Lokonga looking to track the runs of Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. And so these wide passing options were always available for Chelsea to move the ball forward. Azpilicueta to Reece James, who plays a one-touch pass to Jorginho, and the front four of Arsenal are easily taken out. Again, Saka and Pepe are playing close to Smith Rowe, and thus Chelsea's wide passing options were always available to build the play. Mason Mount is keeping the fullback busy, and now Saka is left in a 1v2 position against Jorginho and Reece James. And whenever Pepe and Saka decided to move up to press the Chelsea centre-backs to stop them from passing the ball to the Chelsea wing-backs, it created another issue for Arsenal. This time both Saka and Pepe decide to move up to press the wide Chelsea centre-backs to stop them from playing the ball to the Chelsea wing-backs. You can see Pepe and Smith Rowe trying to signal Lokonga to step up and cover Kovacic, so that Pepe can move up to press Rudiger. Pepe moves up to press Rudiger, and Lokonga moves up to cover Kovacic, with Smith Rowe covering Jorginho. As soon as Lokonga moves up to cover Kovacic, Kai Havertz immediately drops in the space behind the Arsenal midfield to receive the ball from Rudiger, with Mason Mount keeping Xhaka busy. Receiving the ball with so much time and space, and now Kai Havertz can easily move the ball forward for Chelsea. Immediately scanning the ground, and he can see Reece James totally free in the wide area. Again, Saka and Pepe are trying to cover the wide players, and this time Xhaka moves up to help Smith Rowe against the double pivot of Chelsea. But instead of covering the free man Kovacic, Xhaka and Smith Rowe both decide to cover Jorginho, Azpilicueta to Kovacic, and now this time Lokonga is left in a 1v2 position against Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Kovacic receives the ball with time and space, and now Lokonga is left in a 1v2 position, and Chelsea can once again easily build their play from the back. And this was the pattern of play throughout the game. Chelsea were able to bypass Arsenal's high press with ease, and there was so much space in between the lines for the likes of Kai Havertz and Mason Mount to exploit. It didn't take too long for Chelsea to score the first goal of the game. And the man who scored the first goal for Chelsea was at the heart of everything that Chelsea were doing offensively. Lukaku was creating all sorts of issues for the Arsenal defense with his off-the-ball runs and hold-up play. And he not only scored the first goal, but he also played a big part in creating that goal. Lukaku dropping deep, forcing Pablo Mari out of his line and opening the space in the defense for the run of Mason Mount. Mason Mount's inside run forces the fullback to get narrow, and that has opened the space in the wide area for the run of Reece James. Lukaku to Kovacic, and Kovacic plays a first-time pass to find Reece James. And now Lukaku is trying to use his physical strength to drop Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari tries to stop Lukaku from making the run, and Lukaku drops him to the ground with a shoulder tackle. I made a video on Lukaku a few weeks ago, in which I tried to highlight Lukaku's ability to play with his back towards the goal, to set up goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. And we saw in the game against Arsenal how Lukaku was able to use his physical strength to hold off the centre-backs to set up goal-scoring chances for his teammates. Lukaku is holding off the centre-back and he is giving a free run to Mason Mount. Pablo Mari taken out by Lukaku, and Mason Mount gets a free run at the goal. Holding was able to block the pass from Mason Mount, otherwise Kai Havertz had a free run at the goal. And it all started from Lukaku's ability to hold off Pablo Mari. Again, receiving the ball with his back towards the goal, simple touch and turn, and now he is ready to feed Kai Havertz. The game was pretty much over in the first 30 minutes after Chelsea scored the second goal. It was a very dominant performance from Chelsea, as suggested by the XG of the two teams. Arsenal 0.69 to Chelsea's 3.18. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.